Hi guys, just a quick before video. This is a Turkish Mossberg, and so what this gun has come in for, it is brand new. This is unfired, and one of the big chain gun stores, they've got a new policy where every evening the guns have to be put into the vault, and this is what happens to them. So this is brand new, store damaged, and then sold at a bargain price because of the damage. And the owner just asked me to redo the stock. Gun is brand new, unfired. There you go. So if you wondered how the stock comes on, right, long bolt through the back, onto the hammers. So that's the top hammer. There's the firing pin. You can see the hammer runs into the frame there, and then the firing pin is like an inertia type of pin. And on the other side, for the right hand, same thing. There's the firing pin sitting lower down, and the hammer runs onto the frame at the top there, and then allowing that firing pin to fly forward. And there you can see them cocked. So there's the top firing pin, and there's the bottom firing pin over there with the hammers cocked. So you see the different shape of the hammers. Interesting how the Sear works. So it's on safe now, so the Sears are sitting up top here. So there's the Sear for the right hand hammer, or the bottom barrel, and on the other side, and that's the Sear for the top barrel, or the left hand hammer. And there's the Sear interface right there. So now it's on safe, so when you pull the trigger, it's actually pulling this is a transfer bar that runs from the trigger up to the top, pivots over there, so it pulls out that back away from the Sears. And this is your switch. It'll fire the bottom barrel, and when you've got it that side, it will fire the top barrel over and under. So that's your switch, and all it does is it moves that bar towards the left Sear, or when you push it over, it swings over to the right Sear. And when you put it on fire, it moves that forward. So now that bar is under the right Sear over there. So when I pull the trigger, it's going to push up on that and trip that hammer. If you got it in the opposite direction, you got to have it on safe first. Opposite direction, push it forward. Now the Sear, that bar is under this Sear, so it will fire the left hammer. And once it's tripped, there's a second part. So the Sear has got a middle section and two little wings on the side. So there's the middle section over there, and there's the wing on the side. So whichever barrel is fired first is fired with the middle section, tripping the Sear, and then the second shot is fired with the wing on the side, depending. This side will fire this hammer, and that side will fire that hammer on the second shot. So that lever looks like that. And you got the one Sear there and the other Sear there. And you move it over. This part of the lever will trip that Sear, and then that step will trip that Sear on the follow-up shot. If you choose to shoot the right hammer first and you've moved this across, this will trip that Sear, and then this step will trip that sear. Very interesting. So I got that stock done and back on the shotgun, and this is just a Danish oil finish. Got all the scratches and marks out. The only evidence that's left that it was bashed up is that little mark there. So what I did here was I rolled this over to get rid of those big chips it had on that edge. So I took this edge over more, and then I just broke the sharpness of that edge, because that sharp edge will just keep on chipping. And then on the buttstock, it's only got that little mark left, and I couldn't get that out because I would have lost the corner and the checkering. That's what it came out like. I also broke the edge on the pistol grip here, because it was also very sharp and would be very prone to chipping. Anyway guys, I hope you found that interesting and that it helped somebody out there. Stay safe, we talk again. Cheers.